Oh, that's right. That's yeah. I know it's still Parsley, and Parsley's style seems to change all the time. But yes, when I looked into Shimada's eyes here, I saw Rachel Gardner. Don't know why. There's some resemblance. You gotta back me up on this. Come on, guys, back me up. Don't tell me you can't see a little bit of the correlation. There's no more art in this page, but just look up. Come on, you guys should know this one. What's up, nerds? It's Hanafuda. Last time was a pretty interesting one. I mean, quite a few things happened. First of all, event map number 2, E2, whatever you like to call it, was only one phase long, and then OBS failed me in the most recent phase. No, that's not true. It failed me in the first phase of E3, and in the second phase, it was the last dance, and I did not even realize it because the game was once again pulling some really funny tricks with its HP bar that it showed for the boss, the Abyssal Battleship Demon, I think is what it's called. We've no time for that. Tricks are for kids. And there's another trick here. Even though this may appear to be Houston, Shinshu Maru is the event map clear reward, and Houston's a drop at the boss node for the second phase, and this is just the first phase. And this one requires a transport combined fleet, so I just want to make sure that I've got it right. I probably could have just checked right there. We'll just double check that. Here we go. Transport combined fleet. If you make it a surface task force, then it will send you on a different route than you want. So I put 4 drum canisters in my main fleet, plus Murasame with a landing craft. Super convenient, fortunately. I was going to send some support fleets to help my team out here, but I haven't done. I put Yahagi as the flagship of the escort fleet. Apparently, you need a light cruiser. I tried Isuzu earlier to make these submarines less of a problem. It turns out this formation wasn't working, especially when Yukikaze was in the front. On that note, I meant to put Shimakaze in. I put Shigade in instead, so hopefully that still works out. I think this music might have played at an earlier time. But I don't remember, but it sounds pretty cool. Maybe it's just something like perspective or the power suggestion, but it feels like Yudachi's supposed to have a much better time against submarines than whatever we might have seen just now. I wish I had some submarine quests active, where, you know, it rewards you for sinking submarines, because we're doing that pretty much every run here. We've done it almost every map so far. I think we've had to run in with submarines. After which we go up with some surface fleets, and usually we meet 2 in a row, and they're very similar to each other, and then the boss node for both the first and second phases. Either way. And we haven't had to be dealing with any air power, I guess because the ABDA fleet didn't have air power. Or maybe neither did the Japanese, if this is supposed to be the perspective of the ABDA. But we do have our land-based air support now. It just came a little bit more slowly. So right now we only have 2 bases. Not sure if we'll have 3 once the 2 extra maps come out. We might. Who knows? It's a little annoying because it's a little annoying for me that we can have to do farming for Houston, especially with finals next week. Let's hope this isn't a disaster. It's not really. Need six torpedoes to sink you, Yahagi, but I feel like you probably dealt with a few more than that in your lifetime, and even right now. I can't tell if Agano said Yahagi or Yahagi was talking about herself. I have no idea because they were all talking over each other, which is a problem I find living a life that I can't leave behind. There's no sense in telling me. I forget what comes after that. Maybe I should consider putting Zoyans back on Megami, but I don't think any carriers that would be in the escort fleet would attack in this phase. I'm just hoping for some expert dodging. It seems like they're very good at dodging the shells, but when it comes time for the torpedo attack, it's more difficult. So I can definitely see the fun ending here, but okay. Mikikaze managed to survive by a hair, and Murasame got blown up as well, but it's alright. Come on. Maybe we should have sent the boss support fleet. I hope we don't have to sink the heavy cruiser. It's one that we've been coming up against pretty often. Do I have to sink her? But dude, that'll be annoying. So first there was the Agano sisters, and now it's the Mogami sisters. All doing well. Hey, look, it's Shouho again. Whose name means something to the effect of Auspicious Happy Phoenix. Auspicious Phoenix, Happy Phoenix. I wonder if that'll bring us a little bit of luck. Who knows? Maybe. Maybe we'll get lucky enough that it's not required to sink the heavy cruiser. So far, we've had 2 failed runs, but they still managed to do quite a bit of transport phase stuff, I suppose. Each time I think it was 52 or something. That sounds right. So, hopefully 52 here is sufficient. And, well, it'd be nice if we had the 3 bases so that we could put some fighters out. Even though ultimately this doesn't seem to affect the land-based air support bombings too much. It's still a little annoying, probably. Probably explains why most of my Zuyans and Suiseis in the second base, which I named Whites, were a little more depleted. Although having said that, I do remember from the last run that the enemy shot a few of them down, quite a few. So maybe their AA just improved. Makes sense. It's that sort of crescendo again, yeah. Alright, that's beautiful stuff. Amazing, wonderful. Alright, alright. 2 more to go. This one's probably not as... These guys are probably not as powerful, and I probably should replace the Suiseis with the Yuseis, to be honest. There you go, you see. Yeah, they sure took a big number there. So, T-crossing of some sort, but I don't exactly know what it means. Who it's in favor of. Dodging action from Mikikaze, you see. Maybe she is just as lucky as she's all cooked up to be. Shigure as well. Alright, so Mikikaze's gonna be out of commission in the night battle, but we'll get at least 4 other attackers on him. And as many as 5, hopefully. Let's see if Yahagi can't beat the heavy cruiser to the attack, and see if she can't tie-ha her. Come on. How much damage you need to do? That's good enough. Alright, let's go. Come on. Shigure with the torpedo cut in. Yes, yes. Sometimes you can just tell with the delay. And there you go. She sunk her. Lovely. Beautiful stuff. That's what we're here to see. That's rank. I don't know who drops here, but even if I did, I probably wouldn't get her. Oh yeah, she is talking about Yahagi. And now I couldn't hear what Shigeta had to say. I don't think Shigeta has been MVP before. So we've cleared the first phase, and now the boss node S will open up, and we'll see that new Abyssal. It was meant to be Houston, or something, I guess. R is it's an ambushed node, unfortunately. But yeah, that's done and dusted. So let's move on to the next phase, eh? Maybe do some farming too. I don't know. For now, I don't think the new maps open up till Thursday night, so that's fine. Tomorrow's busy for me, anyways. Okay, so we set up ourselves a nice surface task force here. She might need 6 kills. Batavia, whoever. Not sure what Batavia has to do with anything. My dog's just come in. She turned 10 yesterday. Hello, Gia, and I think she is a bringer of luck, probably. So, we'll send in this little support fleet. Might do a little bit of help. Need all that we can get. We haven't had any problems sinking this Abyssal. What is she, a princess? Might be. Batavian princess, I think might probably just be her name. Doesn't tell me here, but yeah. It's the Batavian Sea. That's what okay, I see. So that's why it's right. Okay, so we have this nice fleet here. Yahagi and Mikima have little emergency repair personnel on them or whatever. Just in case, just to feel around the microphone there. We'll see how the situation develops. Sending both of our LBAS to Node S. Hopefully the nodes GNM don't give us too many problems. GM, Grandmaster, very interesting. FM, FIDE Master, nice. You probably noticed we have both Oi and Abukima in the escort fleet. And yes, their midget submarines have been nothing short of the subject of horror stories for the Abyssals here. I don't think the midget submarines can do anything against actual submarines. I wasn't listening to Abukima's voice in earlier playthroughs, obviously. I was watching something else in the background. So, I forgot just how annoying her voice is. Hopefully it's not too big of a deal. Again, it seems like Udachi surprised me with a relative lack of anti-submarine capability. It's not like she's kitted out for it, but, you know, come on. She's Udachi. I think the whole point of Udachi, frankly, and the stories about her, which I don't even know very much about, are that she can take on any foe. Which is definitely, of course, surprising for any destroyer, I suppose. You hear more stories about destroyers being lucky, which means surviving battles, even when those battles see their comrades getting sunk. Shigeta is the most obvious candidate for that one, but yeah, so is Yukikaze. I didn't think too much about the fact that we put those two together until more recently. When did I make this fleet? Like at 4:30 or something? I don't know. After I had dinner, whatever. Pretty early for dinner, but, you know. That's what happens when you're a busy guy with university work. I should have put Maya in as a flagship earlier. I really want to get her to Kaini. I don't even think I need to use her for anti-air cut-ins, because that's what I have a Kizuki for, but apparently Maya's might be stronger. I don't know. Very interesting. It'd be very interesting if it were. But I'd probably just fit her out like any other heavy cruiser. Maybe put an anti-air raid on her. I have a reinforcement expansion that I got from, I think it was the first or second map. So I could put it on her, and she could probably do her AA cut-in regardless. have to see, but I think it might take one of them 12.7 centimeter dual-purpose gun mounts that you usually see on the light cruisers like Isuzu. So maybe it's not the best idea. Now I have to deal with this air raid as my dog leaves. Oh well. So cute! Well, it didn't last very long. Okay, so that wasn't too much of a big deal. This node R, the ambush, hasn't been causing us any problems either, although seeing the Batavian princess there is kind of unsettling, because I think, oh, did I just use the wrong formation? But I'm reminded that the boss fleet is a combined fleet. I think putting the Batavian princess there is just another way that the team behind this game are trolling us. Maybe I do think of Oido when I think of the dev team, but maybe not as much. I wonder if someone's trying to talk to me. 273, that's the amount of kelvins. Well, 273.15, but you know, it's not that big a deal probably. 273 kelvins is standard temperature and pressure's temperature, which corresponds to 0 degrees Celsius, which for all you Americans out there is 32 degrees Fahrenheit, which you know as the temperature at which water freezes and rain becomes snow and things are bloody cold. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, here we go with this air raid. Again, hopefully it's not a big deal. I am starting to suspect that this isn't the last dance. But having said that, the fact that we've already made it this far is really, really surprising. I mean, obviously people have already cleared this event. No, just the first 4 maps, which is fascinating. I'm not sure if it's been like that before, but I guess more maps means less gimmicks and such. I seem to remember the last event had a few apparently, even if I didn't do the debuff on Ancio Princess, which took a lot of its own running around, or maybe I did, I forget. Thing is, I think it involved going to Malta again, and I didn't really feel like doing that, I don't think. Because I set up my ships differently or something, I don't know. I'm really good at making excuses, that's my problem. So is that Jakarta? Jakarta's around here somewhere, I think that's where we were delivering supplies. Is Jakarta? No, I don't think this is the last dance. This is the same voice line as before, and it's the same HP as before. I just said HP. Yeah, I don't feel much shame about that. We haven't even gotten friend fleets yet. I don't know when we would, but who would need friend fleets for something like map E1? It's not exactly a cakewalk, but it's relatively easier than even the main story maps. Still, it's really annoying that I have to farm for Houston. You know, how close I was to getting an American ship. I'm gonna sing America the Beautiful when I do. But now the team has made it that much harder for me. Because, that's just ridiculous. Oh, the opening banter hasn't ended yet. It only has just now, and now we finally get into the shelling fun, the main fun, the action. The only ship really that causes constant problems in all these event maps so far has been the flagship, where applicable. So I guess Mikuma and Yahagi haven't had any problems yet, but they might in the future. Oh, we're already on part 2. Udachi. Nah. Maybe we'll put Shimakaze in for Udachi. Who knows? Yeah, this is just too easy. Just right now, yeah, this is just an absolute rout. Alright, Mikuma's been moderately damaged, but it's not a big deal. I don't think we have to repair her yet. Either way, we have the repair thing on her. Although the destroyer is proving pretty difficult to hit now. Come on. Alright, well, it's not that big a deal. I don't think even if, I'm pretty sure if this is actually Houston then, which I think we're all pretty certain it is, then she wouldn't have torpedoes, because the American cruisers at some point stopped getting torpedoes. And the Northampton class is no exception. There we go, there we go, very good stuff from Yukikazu there. We have plenty of repair buckets. I think I'll just repair Mikama and Zuiho, obviously. Maybe I'll put the emergency repair thing on Oedo? Or I could just replace Oedo with Jinsu, probably. But I want to use Oedo a little more. Oedo's cool. Did I say Yukikazu was like a sister or like a daughter to Yamato? I don't know. That would make her my daughter. Hey look, it's Mogami! I wonder if the game's trying to tell me something just now. Alright. Okay. Let's put some more ships in here just for the lulz and hopefully to increase firepower. Yeah, let's put in our training cruisers, why not? And then we'll make a fleet with our extra heavy cruisers. We only have 10, that's the thing. I don't even like these guys very much. Should we put Mogami in there since we're not using her right now? Maybe, and you can see why we're not. She's a little banged up right now. Maybe we can, yeah, let's, wait, what we need? No, it's okay, it's not necessary right now. Actually, let's put these two in. Yeah. And as for destroyers, how about, yeah. You two have been, I don't know. Haven't seen much action since earlier. I'm not exactly sure how much of a difference this is all going to make. Look at all the ships I've got that are damaged right now. And I'm too impatient to wait for most of these, even overnight. Because overnight, then it's, you know, they're repaired long before... Oh, I just repaired the wrong people as well, that's annoying. But might as well, I guess. Like I said, we got plenty of repair buckets. We've only gone through about 70 right now. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just that the next few maps are just going to be some of the most difficult that Kadokawa's ever cooked up. Who knows? But I'm sure we'll be fine, I'm sure of it. Do I have 5 of these? 4. I have 4 of these souped up recon planes. I think those would be the other, or I don't know, I forget which one's reconnaissance and which one's observation, but one of them is stronger than the other, you might have noticed. Alright, so I don't know. I think we got the I don't even think there is a line of sight check, but we've got that sorted already with all our other ships. Somebody here has a Sada has a long range as opposed to medium range of the others. That's very interesting. I haven't made Zuiho the Kaini, the other one, because I don't really think I need an escort carrier, and I prefer the increased amount of planes that Zuiho carries here. And I like her design this way more, with the camouflage. So there's that. Did I activate that quest 10? Oh, so I've already gone through it right now, and Agano should be done any day now. After this, I'll probably send out some expeditions or whatever, unless I decide to do more farming. You talking to me? Alright, we got anything to modernize here? I don't think so. That's anybody who needs firepower modernization? I think that would be Chitose and Chiyoda, who I've still yet to use. Not a big deal for me though. Maybe I could have been using them. Oh well. if you can't tell from my history of using Mogami and Mikima together, even though I'm not doing it right now, that's I'm already breaking the rule. I like the story definitely sisters together. But I don't know why. I guess probably just get the idea that they probably work better together. Probably, definitely worked better in the last event than the one that came before that. And it's working well so far here, I say, despite the fact that Mogami and Mikima have been separated from each other so far. Because I'm using Maya and Sada, two people I plan to Kaini in the future. I forgot to send out the support expeditions. Oops! No backing out now. Hopefully the land-based air support will be of enough use, and as well as the opening torpedo, the closing torpedo phase for the escort fleet, because so far they've been doing a wonderful job. And well, we could take a look super quickly at yeah, it's Batavia Princess. All right, does she have a different form when she's damaged? We shall soon find out. There's two forms. 790. Is this one pitched? Should it go? This looks kind of damaged. Their torn socks. So armor broken. Alright, so it's a little different. Her stats seem to have gone down a little. She does have a torpedo stat. Very interesting. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to this. Alright, so hopefully, yeah, she's a little weaker, but I bet that means that her fleet will probably be stronger. Probably. That would make sense if it were. That sounds like something Katakawa would do. I just have to make sure I'm recording again. Don't mind me. Don't mind me a single bit. Maybe I can actually be preparing for my speech once I get this done. Unless I just decide to keep doing more farming. Yeah, I probably will be doing more farming. I don't feel like resting till I get Houston, because it'll be my first American ship. I would have much preferred, of course, the others. But I'm not going to complain about Houston. She looks cool. And she's American. Come on, you can't beat that. Obviously, getting Iowa's a pipe dream, and Saratoga seems like something that I could probably do in the future if I get super lucky with large ship construction. I definitely got lucky, because I got Yamato within 3 months of playing. But I mean, the effect wore off after that. I got Musashi too, and Taiho. When did I get Musashi? I think it was in May. Yeah, I think it was around the time of the spring event. And Taiho I got recently. How recently? I think just after the other event ended. I think. The summer event. Yeah, it must have been. Right now I'm thinking about that meme that goes, Yoshinori or Konishi? And the guy answers Shibahu. And you can't complain about Shibahu's art, can you? Who does? I mean, there's only Intrepid and Mikima, whom I have problems with neither of. Maybe Mikima, but Intrepid, I mean, she's American. How can I complain? She looks American. She's got an M1 Garant. There was a way that guy wanted his name to be pronounced. Let's just call it the M1G. Do people call it the M1G? People should call it the M1G. Let's see. Garand is a French surname. And he was Canadian. Garand. Guess he wanted his name to be pronounced Garand. Is that right? Garand. You mean like a gerund? Though a gerund's something else. So Garand, yeah, Intrepid's got an M1 Garand, which she shoots her planes with. Shoots her planes? No, she shoots the plane. She uses it to shoot planes, and I mean that shoot out her there you go, shoot out her planes. But it didn't sound right to me either. But that is shooting her planes, because the enemy would be shooting her planes. She'd be wanting to do not shooting her planes. Shooting a projectile known as plane. You get the idea. On that note, Saratoga does the same thing with a bloody Tommy gun. Yay! Plus, she's got the whole, I guess, Marilyn Monroe thing going on as well. Oh, so, okay, we've done this pretty easily as well. That's okay. Yeah, this is just too easy. It's just too easy. Event maps 5 and 6, they're going to be very difficult. Surely, they're going to be super hard. Just like the event that Iowa comes from, whichever that was. On that note, people are speculating about someone like Enterprise coming to Kancolle. Maybe that's what E5 and E6 have in store for us. Although if Kancolle is, well, I mean Kancolle's staff, Katakawa, C2, whoever's running the show, Tanaka, we can all blame Tanaka, he's the face of them. He's their face of them, I don't know. He'll probably troll us again by making the American ship a drop. Yeah, I definitely like this music better than the summer event one. Yeah, Batavia looks a little annoyed right now, so I assume that's her damaged form. It's a little odd to refer to yourself as name Sama, according to the Japanese's concept of politeness and such. So this is looking like the last dance. Here we go. Will the music change? Batavia's voice line will probably change. So she's admitting that we're quite strong. Ah. We'll see about that. These girls got to prove themselves one last time here, and there's a carrier there, so we might as well have activated the taking out carrier's quest, although there's just been barely any in this event so far. I wonder if these opening strikes have any effect really on the enemy carriers as planes, or if it has to wait until this actual opening air attack from Zuiho and the carrier. So here we go. We've got air supremacy, so it must not have been very powerful, or my idea was accurate. Thing is, Batavia has the same health pool, but that wasn't a problem earlier, obviously. Alright, Sada's been blown up, but hopefully that's not a big deal. Nice shots from Oedo there. I was about to say Atago, believe it or not. Here we go. Alright, we're keeping it up. Not great for Yahagi, but she'll pull through. As she said before, you need what? Yeah, 6 torpedoes to sink her. This escort fleet's gonna be another problem for us again? Hopefully not. Boom. Boom. Oh, damn it. Alright, come on. There we go. That's more like it. Alright. Now we're going to be hoping for the best of fisticuffs in human history. Or maybe just ship girl history. They're humans. Yeah, right? 1 damage, that's a little, okay, she does have torpedoes, which is not very accurate, but we can live with that. Always been blown up, but yeah. We've got plenty of others here with strong night battle capability. Come on, Yukikaze. Give us some luck. Alright, Shigeta, there we go as well. More luck to go around. Come on. Alright, there we go. Boom. Oh no, I can see where this is going. There we go. Well, Mikima is the woman, ain't she? She is the woman. You the woman. Now we don't have to deal with my Wi-Fi having massive errors because we just got a new router. So it's probably not the end, huh?
守りたい気持ちは同じだから。そうか。だからだ。だから私たちは今ここから一緒に。提督、よろしく頼むわね。私も会場に再び。
If I manage to get Houston as a drop right now, I'm going to. I'm gonna. Oh.
おめでとうございます。作戦成
Whee!
功。随行の航空隊が
Get in! Get in! Get in, ladies! Lasses, ladies, lasses, lads. I was gonna say lads. I bet it's Chokai again, or Mutsuki again. Or, who knows? Ah, it's hot enough. I guess that's not bad either. I mean it is, because we have her already. We got ourselves a nice medal. I think we get some improvement materials as well, which will be very nice. Finally, hopefully, get them seaplane fighters. Well, one seaplane fighter, but you know. Still.
陸軍特殊船新州丸です。統合的な上陸戦力を投射できる本格的な強襲揚陸艦の先駆けとして建造されました。揚陸作戦はお任せください。
Now, I have no idea what you'd use her for, what I'd use her for, considering I don't use Akitsumaru either, and I wouldn't know what use she has either. Oh well. So we've solved the Batavian Sea problem, I suppose? And all is good in the neighborhood. Lovely. We just have to wait for the next two maps to come out and see how we get on from there. Cool.
作戦が終わったぜ。
Yep, so it seems. Alright, let's see. Does she have anything interesting to say? These guys are all slow. Fascinating.
陸軍特殊船新州丸抜病です。みんな頼むぞ。
Alright, let's find out if she has anything interesting to say.
いえ、新州丸をお呼びでありますか。
It's another one of these, you know, used to be known by a different name kind of deals. Alright.
提督殿、この船尾終艇発進口が気になるご様子。ご覧になりますか。こちらです。多くのダイハツの連続発進が可能であります。
I don't know what she's on about, but I heard Daihatsu in there somewhere, so... Oh, she's still talking? What? Well, gee, you speak so quietly, I interrupted you. Sorry about that. Thank you for watching. It's been Hanafuda. It's been a time and a half an honor. And I will see you in the next video. Look at that. That is firearms training right there. Keeping your finger on the trigger guard, off the trigger. Safety. You can't go wrong with safety. You just gotta take all the precautions necessary. No shame. No embarrassment in that. Thumbs up.